Hello, guys. Right. How's everyone doing? Let me just quickly chat. If everything is alright. Right, cool. I think we are doing good. So, yeah, it's Monday. I just finished work today, went to gym. It's a easy slow Monday, but I still managed to get some work done. And yeah, I've been thinking like how much I want to, or how many times I want to stream. I find it like streaming quite fun. Maybe not that fun like last time we played the Jump King. I'm still like trying to practice it off stream from time to time, but like not too intensively. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour um, every day. I don't know. Like I feel like I like the game, but I don't think I can beat the game that quickly. I'm just like not that a good gamer, I guess. Or like not saying not good, but like not skillful. Maybe it's like a better word. So yeah. So on Monday we take it a little bit easy. I chose Power Wash Simulator. I found this game like look funny. I didn't really like watch people play it before. I mean, like lots of people obviously they played it, but I didn't really watch it. I find it would be more fun for me to experience like what I'm gonna watch. Yep. So let's dive into it. And also like I have been experiment some overlay for the chat, and I hope it will be alright. Maybe I will adjust a little bit later as well. All right, cool. So let's start our game. Let me start. So I've been thinking like maybe I will stream every day just because I feel like it's kind of like a nice thing for me to kill time and have some fun with the chat. But also, I can just like adjust myself. I don't have to like play crazy intense game like Jump King like every day. I can just like have fun, do whatever the fuck I want. Why there's like no music in the game? Is it like normal? Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, let me. I'm trying to see how to capture the game. Alright, nice. Not so nice that blocking my beautiful face. Right, better. Okay, I don't know if the overlay looks good at the moment, but I believe we can adjust it later. traffic. Okay, I don't know what I should do here. I think we should just choose the... So Korea is new. Why this like both two are new? There's no like traditional mode. Career. Start career. New bonus job or free play. Okay, I think like we should start our career and see how it's gonna go. Is it normal that there are no music at all? If not, maybe I will play some my own music later. Okay, let's see. Clean the van. Home garage. Okay, we're doing at our home. I guess it's pretty funny. Like, usually people like work 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, and after work, they kind of want to do some extra work. You kind of think like, oh, why not work harder? Why not work more? Let's go. So let's see overview. Okay, maybe it's not our own garage. We are still like go to other people's house, help them clean the van. Like what happened to them? Like the van is like so dirty. Great news, finally found a van for you at the auction under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dragged from the bottom of the neck. But is it like that ugly inside as well? But that's a good thing. It means like no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath the hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engines a dream. No rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you are in business. You will certainly earn your pressure washing strips getting this thing clean, okay? Detail. Description value. I guess this is like we will earn $50 at the end or what? Okay, I don't fully get this part. Message. Okay, let's draw the draw. Okay, I'm using keyboard at the moment. Just because I feel like with the mouse I can get like a better control. So use washer, toggle washer, switch the nozzle, rotate equipment, and raise and lower the tablet, select extension, nozzle, soap, E for equip, R for rotate and refill, F for pickup, jump, aim. This is just walking, I think. Z and X, rotate equipment, crouch, spring, show dirt. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Good. That feels good. Ooh. Okay, we got $2. It feels good, yeah. Guys, this is cool. I actually like wanna. Oh, why there's like different color? Or no, it's the same color, just reflection. Oh, like when it's wet, it's a little bit different color. Okay, this is just a steppy gun. And also a clean and narrow fan, 20-degree. Okay, they have like massive different options here. This is like the narrowest bead of water. Beam of water. Yeah, I only have one gun. Power washer. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. Hello. Yeah, and this is a narrow fan of water. This is provide good balance between area of effect, uh, effect and pressure. And then this is a Y fan. Okay, so this is like larger area, but like less pressure. So you need to like do longer to clean it. And then this one is like a good balance. Okay. Nice. Why there's like no dirty water underneath? I can imagine like if you're using like this like power washer, like there must be like lots of dirty water you need to clean afterward on the floor as well. And also like I wonder like I've seen like some power washer. I don't know if the sound is too loud. Maybe I'll lower a little bit on your side for the game. Yeah, also like I was trying to say that I don't know if like this kind of like power washer would be like too strong, because I've seen people like use this kind of power washer to can cut a paper, so like it's really powerful. Okay, I'll actually like there is like a tutorial I can use actually, so I can switch equipment here. Out for rotate. To switch. Okay, I can see here. Left control, change stance. Okay. Why? What kind of position is like this low, and then you can still walk? Is it like you're like lie down on the floor already, but like when I walk, you can still hear the footstep. So which means like you're just like, how to do that? Well, that doesn't really make sense. C is aim mode. What is aim mode mean? Okay, this is a tablet. Okay. E is inventory. We saw that. Yeah, this is so dirty. We need like a stronger one. And also, like I can imagine, like with this kind of like power washer, like the water just like splash your face, like because of the bouncing. F pickup equipment. Oh, I can pick up the things here. Put it down. Oh, actually, like this is our garage. This will be our business car, I think. I wonder like how many of you guys like actually have like this kind of power washer at home. I mean, like, you know, I'm living in London. I don't even like have a car myself. So like I wouldn't need like this kind of like power washer, I think. But I also like wonder like if it is like very like not eco-friendly. Because like you kind of like use a lot of water, right? You know, there's like actually like a fun story. It's not like actually okay. There's a removal van outside of my nightmare labor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves. Oh, I missed the message. Can I see it again? I want to read the message again. Okay. There's a removal van outside of my nightmare labor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is gonna need a quality pressure washer. Yeah, so what I was trying to say is when I was living in Hong Kong, just near my mom's house or my mom's flat, there is like a lawn row, um, just like in front of our buildings, and then like I can see like people there are workers wash that roads every single day using like kind of this type of like power washer. I guess it's because like there are lots of like birds, so they kind of like poop to the roads every day. But then I feel like it's like so not eco-friendly. Like they use the water and the power washer to wash the floor, to wash the road every single day, and the road like is like very long. It's not like just like one short road. It's like a very long road along the harbor, and I feel like is it really necessary? I mean, like it's good that like we create some job for the workers, but like I feel like it's kind of like wasting lots of water as well. But I guess there's a different like between Hong Kong and other European countries as well. Like I don't think that in London like people care about bird poops on the road at all. I'm glad that I'm using mouse instead of controller. It's like easier to have like good precision. Imagine like the strongest power washer like actually I wonder like if like a strongest power washer can cut through a window. That's like very possible. You're gonna go with that business name or do you want need me to think of some? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for the Tyler and she's never looked back. On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. I don't know if like this is my cleaning company. I would say clean but worse. It's kind of like confusing people like if it is like a good company or not. Mm. You can see like actually like there's still like some dirt like here and there. I wonder how to like get in there. You see, there's like so many dirt. Oh my god. How to clean those tiny bits? Okay, maybe I should use this. Is it better? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay. Yeah, let's clean the top. Okay, jump on top of it. Okay, yes. I don't know, have you guys like ever jumped on a car with truck before? Actually, like I only tried that like when I was a kid on my father's car, but then like I kind of feel like it's like quite dangerous. Like I don't think it's like that sturdy because like even like when I was a kid, when I get on top of it, I can like hear like the metal is like boom. It's kind of like sinking down a little bit. Okay, there are some like corner. Okay, 99%. So let's see what else. Okay, we can take a look in the details. So, bumper, doors, door. Which one? Which door? What door? Ooh. Ew. The wheels is like dirty as fuck. Bumper. Is this one the bumpers? What is the bumpers? I thought the bumper is like the frontal one. Okay. Nice. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Power Wash? I got your details from your friend's harbor. Oh, that looks fun. So 5-star. I wonder like how you can get lower than 5-star, or like is it possible like that you can get like lower than 100%? Hey. No, I'm not done with the Jump King yet. I'm just like having like a casual relax Monday. Um, I just like I still practice the Jump King off stream, kind of like 30 minutes every day. I mean, as in every day, just like yesterday and today. But I kind of feel like my skill wouldn't be able to finish Jump King in one setting, but I'm still practicing off stream, and I think I want to finish it, and I will finish it. And when I finish it, I will record it, and then I will post I don't know, post like a YouTube short or like a YouTube video on it. Or if I like practice good enough, like maybe I can do another stream maybe. But like I want to be good enough that maybe I only need to spend an hour or 2 hour. Otherwise, like I don't want to do another like 12-hour stream on Jump King. It's just like too mentally draining for me. I mean, I like the game. I think the game is fun, but I think I'm giving like too much pressure to for myself. Yeah, so I do have a YouTube channel. Um, it's not much there yet. I multi-stream on Twitch and on YouTube, and I'm editing some shorts, and also planning to edit some video on there as well. So it's also called Luke, but worse. So yeah, maybe I will take a look. It's just that I don't know if like this is something that we can discuss. So like I'm not familiar with Cake, but I heard that like Cake, the streaming service for Cake is like good, but then the company, like the money behind that company is coming from like some online gambling funds. So I don't know, but like I would take a look maybe in the future. But at the moment, I'm still like I mean I'm still new to Twitch, so I'm still exploring what I can do here. What is the restriction here? If I'm enjoying streaming here, but yeah. But yo, like thank you so much. Like previously helped me with the Jump King. I kind of feel like if like you I think like chat helped me a lot. Like there are lots of people who have tried to help me, and you helped me a lot as well. Give me lots of tips. I feel like if you were not giving me that many tips, I think like maybe I would feel like much more frustrated like way early on. Yeah. What do you usually stream on Kick? Maybe I will take a look when I'm free. I usually you say you stream on Kick as well, so do you usually like stream Jump King as well? Also tell me more about Canada. I really want to visit Canada at some point, maybe this year. Would you think like Toronto or Vancouver is better for visiting? Or even like some people say Montreal is like very nice as well. Or Quebec is like the French area, and I don't know how to speak French, so maybe I will not visiting Quebec. But like lots of my French friends, when they go to Canada, they usually go to Quebec. Yeah, let me still take a look here. Told you that it would be fun under the grim. I have painted you the $100 left over from what you have gave me. So this should help get you off the ground. Also just meet my new neighbor over the fence, grumbling about his dirty backyard, and told him to give you a shout. Look like you have got your first customer, okay? We're gonna have the labors now. Okay, clean the back garden. Hey dog, I hope you like a challenge, cause I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you have ever seen. That's not my bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to the town for a bit and helped my folks, who are both down to their last need. Oh my god. When I retired, I hope like when I retire, I don't think I will have like a I don't think I want a big garden. I want like a tiny small garden, but like not that big. Like I don't think I can handle it other unless I have like someone to help me, like hire some helpers or something like that. I don't know. Random what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pig in the ad. They must have bred Reynolds here. Bred Reynolds here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them to still itching when they get back inside. Fair? So please, do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. But I wonder, like, with like a power washer, can you clean the garden or like you will flood the garden? Because they are all waters. If you like pour crazy amount of water to your backyard, I think like it will have like flooding issue. Yeah, yeah, show me your clip. But I think like I currently bank the link here. I don't know, like tell me like what is the search keyword and then I can search it later. Like tell me where I can find the clip and then what kind of things what kind of keywords I search, then I can take a look of your clip. Right, maybe I can take a look now. Let's see. It's funny that looking at kick video on Steam on Twitch. All right, there are like multiple one. Like which clip is the one you finish it? Which title? Name giant boots. Let me see. Uh, okay, I got it. Let's take a look.
All the way to the bottom.
Is it a heavy giant boot? I saw like people playing this. this area as well, like the slippery eyes like look horrible, and then like this one looks like very scary. Like, so from what I understand, this part is like you need to jump, and then once you jump, you slice, and then you do like a small hop, because like it wouldn't stop itself. You kind of have to like jump across it in one go. Is it right? You're doing so good. But I can hear like you're slightly nervous with your tone. You're a little bit like, okay, okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yes, we beat it. We got
nice,
0.7%.
nice. Good job, good job. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if that one is like intentionally trolling or like actually a mistake. So I saw a clip like that guy finally reached the top, like standing over here, and then he was so excited and then like do another jump, and then the jump like jump over, and he just like fall all the way down. Yeah, it's a very cool clip. I might watch you on Click sometime. 209 followers. Good job, dude. Very nice. Jump King and Diablo. You're into like some hardcore stuff. Oh, I hate the board. Let me just ban it. Yeah, you have seen it too? Yeah, that shit is fun. Alright, let me watch another stage. Yeah, and also like tomorrow I'm gonna work, so I think I will just like chill a bit tonight. I think I will end my stream for I stream like for another hour or so, and I will try to sleep early as well. Ew, so dirty. It was so hard. You could not move anywhere, not only jump. I think that's yeah. But did you get like any like additional achievement with like the giant boots, or it's just kind of like a hardcore mode that like you challenge yourself? Like does it like give you any advantage or no? 0.7%. That's crazy. 0.7%. You reckon like how many people are like 0.7% out of how many people? Ew. What is this like yellow gunk? Oh. Probably a million. You think so? Do you feel like you try to be like want to be like a speed runner? Like actually properly like train yourself like to get better on speed running? I don't know, I feel like when I see like people speed running, I feel like it's very fascinating. I mean like I feel like I have quite a bit commitment when I want to do something or when I like work on a project. But I feel like speedrunning is like a very different mentality. Like you really, really need to like very, very like that game, I guess, to practice like insanely amount of that game. That is something that like I think I haven't find a game that allow me to or want to practice a game for that much. I think like my longest hour of a game on Steam at least is Slay the Spear, like the roguelike card game, because I feel like every time there's like some RNG there, so every game would be like a little bit different. Or I think like another game I spend a lot of time on it is a shooting game called Hit Project. I think like that one is like, I don't know if it is from Korea or like Taiwan or even Hong Kong. But yeah, it's kind of like CS:GO, but with different kind of map. That one was fun. Like I spent a lot of time just because my cousin was playing it as well. So yeah, for that kind of game, like I need someone to play with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend lots of time on it as well. You're a very hardcore gamer. Yeah, I can tell. You like high risk. When you play Diablo, do you play the what's that Mocore? I played the Diablo before, but like I'm not the crazy hardcore gamer as well. I played with my friend. I think there's a mode is like once you die, you just die. Like you cannot like revive or anything. Like once you die, like that character you cannot use it again, so you have to like create another character. Do you like to play that mode as well? Is it called hardcore mode or they have another name? Yeah, hardcore mode means yeah, death equal delete. Yeah, that's all you play. Okay. To be fair, I feel like Diablo. I would like to play the hardcore mode more as well because like when I play Diablo, what is the last one? It's not the latest one. Is it 3? Yeah, when I play Diablo 3, I think at the beginning I didn't play the hardcore mode, and then I kind of feel like it's not that fun. It's just because it's not that easy to die, and even if you die, there's like not much punishment. I mean, it's fun like for beginners to try out, but like after a while, you kind of feel like you want some challenge. So like afterward, I only play hardcore mode. But I was still playing with my friends. I would grind sometimes by myself, but yeah, I think like at some point, like me and my friend, we were playing the hardcore mode, but like he accidentally died, and then he just like lost the motivation to start another character. Back in 2015, you was top 4 in the world. You're insane, bro. Top 4 is crazy. Yeah, I think like hardcore mode in Diablo, you just need to like be more careful. Like you just cannot like. I agree, it's not that hard, but like you just don't want to rush into some dangerous area, or like you kind of need to focus a little bit. But then top 4 is insane. Why absorb it? You find hardcore modes really nourish your brain. Bro, but like you build differently. You even think like jumping is like nourish your brain. You find jumping is like therapeutic as well. Like you're someone who like to punish yourself. Like you told us like when you like in the redwood area, if you fail, or like when you're in the drink area, when you fail, you go back to the very bottom. So we all know like you like to punish yourself. Jumping change your life. Okay, tell me what is your top three. So obviously I think it would be like jumping and Diablo, and what is another one? Or is it Diablo your top three? I think for me, like my top three games, I actually couldn't really like think of my top three games because like for me, my different period, like I like different type of game. Like when I was younger, I play a lot of Pokemon. I spent a lot of time playing Pokemon. Um, and after a certain point, like I play Moon Harvest or Harvest Moon, like the farm simulation simulator game. I like that game a lot as well. And then at one point, I kind of like the story-driven game, like Life is Strange. It's very nice. Um, and then I like simulator game like City Skyline as well. I couldn't really think of like my top three favorite game. There are like some game like when I finish the game, when I beat it, I kind of feel like I want to play more. But but yeah, I don't think I can think of like my top three games. There's one game that I really want to play when I have time. Uh, it's called Outer Wild. Lots of people saying that like that is kind of like a once in a life experience. It's kind of like a puzzle game, I think. I keep trying like not let people to spoil me, just because the plot is kind of like special. Halo 3 is your number one, even though you never played before. You never play anymore. Modern Warfare number two. Jump King number three. Well, that is very interesting. So the first two is kind of like shooting game, right? And then Jump King like can occupy the third place. You know, like when I play the first time I play Halo 3 is when I was in high school. I have like a chance to do a foreign exchange to America. And then when I live in that host family, there is another kid studying in in their like the local high school, and then he got an Xbox. I think like back then it's like I don't know which version of Halo it is, but like when I was over there, like we would play. I mean, not like replay. It's mostly like he play Halo with his friend, and then I was like watching him to play. I find like watching people playing game is quite fun for me because I'm not that good at gaming. So he even like he let me try a little bit. I just like keep dying in Halo, and then after when I went back to Hong Kong, I kind of want to like keep contact with that dude. So I also bought an Xbox, tried to play a game with him. But then I feel like I didn't like shooting game or like that kind of like competitive shooting game that much. So I didn't bought Halo even when I had a Xbox. I think I only bought Left 4 Dead 2 and then I played some Left 4 Dead with him online. Xbox 360 was peak. I even don't know like what is the latest version of Xbox. Is it like Xbox One? And also I don't know like I feel like for PlayStation there are like lots of like interesting or like I don't know if I can say good, but like interesting exclusive game that you kind of want to buy a PlayStation to play those games. But then with Xbox, I kind of feel like there are not many like Microsoft or Xbox exclusive game that like you feel like you need to buy an Xbox to play those games. And then also like now they're like offering the Xbox Pass Game Pass as well on PC that you kind of feel like you don't really need to buy an Xbox. Currently, the only console I have is Nintendo Switch, just because I kind of like Nintendo games. I think Nintendo have its like own fan base, and then I have like a Steam Deck. I've been thinking like considering do I want to buy a PlayStation, like buy a PlayStation just for some like PlayStation exclusive game. But also like to be fair, nowadays I don't have much time to play games. One of the reasons like I want to like start streaming just because like I have so many games on my Steam library that I want to spend some time to play those games. But I feel like if I just play the games and not do something else like not stream it, I feel like it's not productive enough. I'm just like a very productive mindset person. But then like I also like to be fair, I like to play on stream just also because I have someone that I can chat with. Your nephew have a Switch. You bought Jump King for kids. When it over weekend. Your 9-year-old nephew made it to Force King. Bro, okay. Now you're shitting me. Now you're making me feel very, very bad. Your 9-year-old nephew played much better than me. He reached through the Force King kit in 2 hours. And me? I don't even remember, like, I think at least more than 6 hours before I reached through Force King kit. Okay, I don't know if it is true. I don't know if the future gen. What? Actually, I want to keep the. I was saying I want to keep the chat in my game scene. Oh, bro, I wasn't using my. Why is it shitting me? I was using my monitor capture instead of. Okay, better. Why the chat is like that? Sorry, I was trying to fix my chat layout. Yeah, no, I was trying to say like, okay, do you really think the future generation are upgrade version of us? I'm not saying like they're doing bad, but I'm saying like, I mean, okay, obviously they're more good at gaming, just because like every infant have an iPad to play Minecraft or something like that. But then, like, bro, I don't know. I feel like they're very good at gaming now, but also feel like they're not that good at survive. Is that being mean or like? Okay, typically speaking, if they're raised right, yes, requires good parenting. Okay, I agree. Like, I think good parenting is the most important thing, but also I feel like nowadays, like, maybe I'm just like out of touch. Like, I don't know. I feel like nowadays, like, lots of kids, they their fun experience is through gaming online. I mean, like, gaming online definitely like is fun, but then like there are lots of like in-person human reaction are very like important for the growth as well. I don't know, like I'm saying something like too old, but like I feel like the new generation is like kind of a little bit more fragile. It's kind of like, okay, what I'm saying like definitely would get me in trouble maybe. No, but also I feel like it's just like even for me, like I feel like my parents' generation is like much harder than me, so they kind of like need to like work harder or like they really need to like work on it in order to get what they want. But like even for me, like in my generation, like my life is much easier than my parents, so like I don't need to work as hard as them. So things is like kind of like easier for me. And that is the same thing like for the next generation. Like I mean obviously it's good like they have like better life quality in general, I would say, maybe. But then it kind of feels like I don't know, it's just like Jump King. Like you need to work hard to taste the candy at the end, taste the success at the end. But then like if the life is like not requiring you to work hard, then life is like less fun, I guess. I'm saying like something like I feel like I'm trash talking. Yeah, technology is reducing IQ, I agree. Or especially like okay, I'm streaming on Twitch and also I'm posting video on YouTube, but I would say like social media is like it's not reducing people IQ, but like making people like mentally unhealthy. Like all those like Instagram model picture, like when you see like a when you see like a handsome dude or like a beautiful girl on Instagram or like social media, like they're not like normal, real, healthy person. And then like lots of thing like on social media is like kind of makes people feel like those things are normal. Like I don't know, like lots of influencer earning a lots of money, like lots of young kid with feels like, oh, those things are like normal. It's like something easy achievable. And then like, oh, I don't need to do any job, I don't need to do any work. I just need to like find my way to become successful influencer. And then yeah, I don't know. Yeah, dating apps sucks as well. I used some dating apps before. It sucks. But nowadays, like, I I guess like the old days kind of like easier. Like when you don't have like those social medias or like dating app, you just like meet real person in real life. None of that you ever use. Just Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Bro, like for example, like YouTube, if I want to, I can spend 24 hours there. Like YouTube algorithm is actually good. There are always videos that I'm interested in, and there are always something that I want to watch. Most people this day aren't interested in giving their best. He was raised with philosophy: if you are going to do something without giving 100%, don't bother doing it. I think that is a very good mentality. Okay, but also to be fair, I feel like there might be like a different depends on what you're trying to do. If you like just like find a hobby, like a relaxing hobby, I don't know, like let's say I don't know, like maybe crochet or like knitting that you find like relaxed and fun. Maybe you don't need to really need to like give your 100% because it's just like doing it try to for fun. But then yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Like let's say when you work or when you study or like even when you have like a hobby that is kind of your passion, if you don't put on 100% your best, try to do it, try to make the most out of it, it's kind of like it's not fun. I think it's not about like being success or like being productive. It's more about like if you don't give yourself 100% to try it on, like you never know if like you never know the full experience. Even with relaxing, you can give it 100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying like even for hobbies, like I think there are like different level or like different tiers of hobbies as well. I think like there are certain hobby like you kind of want to make it into your passion, so like you dedicate like 100% yourself in it or like lots of time in it. But also like there are like some hobby like maybe it's just like you don't have to be 100% all the time because I think lots of people like can have like there are certain type of people rather focus on one hobby 100%. Maybe they have like five hobbies and then they spend like 30% of each hobbies. You feel different. I mean, it's fine. Like everyone build differently. As long as like you find out how you work, that's good. What's that called? I think like years ago there is something like very trendy. Is called human chart. I mean, I read something about that before, but I didn't really like. I don't have like too much energy to spend time on it. But like, I think the idea is kind of saying that like everyone have their own blueprint. That's like kind of explaining how you work, what is the best way to utilize yourself. Um, yeah, I don't really know if like the human chart is like a legit thing, but I kind of like agree the idea is like everyone is like very different, everyone is very unique. I think just like find out like the way, like what you feel like or what works for you. But I do agree like if you never try to give yourself 100% on anything, then you wouldn't know like where is your limit. You wouldn't know like if you're capable, actually capable to do something. Why the fuck is so dirty? Like, what the fuck they're doing here? This is like legit like a lava, like a volcano. What you can put here to make it like so dirty? You honestly feel like you feel the same. No, I say like you build differently. Just it's a kind of like a compliment. I don't think like I feel like when I say like you build differently, it's more like a your how's that called? Do I actually think like people build differently? I think like for certain type of genius, they kind of build differently, but like those type of people is like very rare. I think like usually people behave differently is really about the education. Like you said, I think it's about parenting, education, the surrounding, the environment when they grow up. I think like maybe like different people they have like different IQ, but I think like eventually I believe like human are quite similar. Like we have lots of like similarity. That's why like we understand how to empathy other people. If like we actually like very different, then we wouldn't like really know how to empathy other people. But then I also buy the point like everyone is unique as well. Playing in your imagination. Okay, what's that even mean? I am a guy like who really like to imagine lots of stuff. But what do you mean by playing in your imagination? You think all matter in the universe is like just super critical? Bro, I don't know. I don't know like what you're trying to say is should be like philosophical or like scientific. Scientific, okay. But when you say like all matter in the universe, like what do you mean by matter? Because like, I feel like what you're saying, light is very like important to a live being. But then I imagine that like I believe like in the universe there are like some places like there's no sun, there's no light, but then like there's still planets there. So if all the life being is not are not in the universe, does it still matter if other thing exists? For instance, an electron is a circummoving. Everything in your humble opinion is light, bro. Like what you're saying is deep. I wish I understand. Okay, actually, I'm very like interested in science stuff, but when I choose my A level, I didn't choose science subjects, so I kind of like a little bit regret of it. I wish I learned more about science stuff. But like what you're trying to say, I kind of have like a slight idea what you're trying to say, but I don't have much knowledge to either agree or disagree what you're saying. You see what I mean? Do you really like science? I kind of feel like if I can choose again, choose my A level again, I would definitely choose like science subject, like maths, physics, chemistry. I think like I I want to do more physics and math rather than biology and chemistry. But still, I would still think like those things were fascinating me a lot. Yeah, I think math is beautiful. But bro, like to me, I feel like I have like a slight different. I don't think it's like a different perspective, but more like a different perspective, I would say. Because I feel like um, for me, like my life is all about like human interaction or like my own life. If I'm not existing in the world, then it doesn't really matter like how other things works. It's not saying that like I want to be selfish or anything, but like I feel like if I die, I die. So I feel like in my life, the universe is more about like how I interact with other things, how I perceive with other things. Like when you burn a place of wood, you're liberating super true. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You think when I die it's not over? How do I rotate the shit of a road? I don't know, like for me, like afterlife, I kind of because I personally couldn't really. I can have like lots of imagination of afterlife, but I haven't found one explanation or imagination or like situation that I have like evidence enough for me to choose that is a possible afterlife. So I kind of choose to just believe there's nothing else when I die. That is currently what I am treating, but like, I mean, I'm open to like the possibilities. But if I always like tell my friends, like, if I can choose, I would like to become a vampire. I would like to live forever. Just because, first of all, I'm afraid of dying. Just because if I die, there's nothing. It's kind of like a little bit scary. But also, I feel like there are like so many things I can learn in my life. So even when I become a vampire, when I become like immortal, I will still find things interesting. Like I can still find things to learn. I will still play games. I will still like meet new people. So chat, if anyone is a vampire, let me know. Drop me a DM. Um, we can talk about the vampire conversion. Yeah, vampire for hires. Yeah, bro, but like what you're saying about the exotic state is like it's more about like a chemical part, like but for me like it's about the conscious. Like when I die, will my conscious still there? if my conscious will be gone after I die, then I don't really care about like how my chemical works on the planet. Wow, it's so dirty. You believe it is there still. You develop and connect virtual information. So do you think like when people die, their conscious will merge to other people's conscious as well? Or like they will still have their own individual consciousness? Right. So what you're saying, like, I guess it's different than like a spirit, right? But I kind of see what you, or kind of like get what you mean. Is like I don't know if it is similar, but like I have some friends like they kind of like pass away very young. Even like okay, personally, I don't believe. I believe like when I die, like there's nothing left. But strangely, like there are some of my friends like they pass away when they're very young. I kind of feel like I still have like a connection with them. Like it's not necessarily like their ghost or spirit, but like I can feel like sometimes they like send me like a happy energy or like happy message or something like that. Or could be just it's like my own imagination, but I don't know. I kind of sense like even they die, their energy or like their kind of being is still like around me, or I can still like sense them sometimes maybe. Bro, what you're saying is like very deep and fascinating. Right. I think like for me the thing is I don't really have any faith at the moment, but like not really. I mean faith doesn't mean I have to be religious. Bro, it's so dirty on like all the gaps. That's so insane. And I was saying like it wastes so many water as well. No, oh, but actually, like I remember, like from what you're saying, it's not the same. But like, I once upon like I read like a Japanese novel that the guy was saying that the story is like quite interesting. It's like that guy he will like went to the park every day and then he see a runner just like run the same route every day. And then I think like after a certain point of years, like that runner passed away. But then he was saying like that runner, even he passed away, but like he's still like living in his memory. So actually, like he is not actually gone. Like yeah, I think like that is something that I find it like very interesting. Bro, I'm gonna kin this part later. It's like annoying. Yeah, yeah, that's why like what you're saying like remind me like this story. I guess maybe like that's one of the reasons it's good to make more friends as well, so that you can live uh, in your friend's memory. Or maybe like that's like some people like to do creative work as well because they kind of feel like they can live in their own creation. Like their art or their creation is actually like representing them, or like they put their souls into the thing they create. Inherently immortalizing this existence. Yeah, kind of. But then like there are certain people like they're too obsessed with success as well because they want to make them to be very famous, to become like the success figure so that they can kind of live forever, like live on the history, in the history. I don't know. One thing is nothing. That is the. I think like this like relate to like I didn't forget like the exact quote like but like one of the philosopher I think is like I don't think it's Aristotle. I think like it's just like I forgot which one. It's like Plato or no, or his teacher was saying that like I don't know like the smarter person is knowing that they're ignorance or something like that. Nothing is the absence of everything. True. But then like, some people would argue that like if nothing is the absence of everything, I think like some people like kind of use this idea like to point it into the wrong way, like so they kind of thinking like life is about like nothing, so they don't do anything because like nothing really matter at the end, kind of the mindset. But I think like, they're just like using the idea or like using the words like interpret it in a wrong way. How you can get like the bottom of the birdhouse like that dirty? How? I feel like barbecue is like very an American thing, or like this type of barbecue. In Hong Kong, like we do have barbecue, like we like barbecue as well, but like the way we barbecue, like we use like a big fork, and then we choose like what we want to put on the grill kind of thing, and then we have like our own big fork and then cook our own dish. But like, I think American like really, or especially like the male household really like to in charge of that like this type of like barbecue grill. I think like in UK like there are people do barbecue as well, but I don't think it's like as big as American. This like shitty corner. How you can manage to get like every inches in the backyard dirty? I don't know like how you can manage to do it. I think that is like more than dirty. It's more like you find it in like a scene like it was like being fired or something like that. Like a fire hazard place rather than being dirty. Barbecue tattoo is just a grill. No, but okay, let me show you. Um, 1 second. So, in Hong Kong, we do barbecue differently. It basically still a grill, but so this is what we do in Hong Kong. Um, you see, it's very different than the American way. This is more traditional, like a stone stove. So you will see like we have like a fork thing, and then we will like buy lots of like raw ingredients, and then we will fork it up to see like what we want to eat. Like maybe this guy want to eat the sausages first, and this guy basically why everyone is like barbecuing the chicken wings. Um, yeah, but like usually my favorite are like yeah we do toast as well. Usually my go to or my first run, or we do like meatballs type of things as well. Usually my first run is just sausages, just because it take like 2 minutes to make it cook, so that I can eat like this type of like sausages. Chicken wings like you kind of need to spend like a good 10 minutes or like more. So usually my go-to is sausages and then a bread. Yeah, this is like the Hong Kong style barbecue we do. It's very different than the American one. Personally, I'm not like a big fan of the Hong Kong barbecue. It's just like it takes so long to make some food like cook and ready to eat. I would rather like the American style, like people call it a Brazilian style as well. It's just like you have like a grill setting here and then just put it on top of it, so that like you don't have to hold the fork for ages. And also like what we do is interesting as well. You can see um I don't know if like mainland China, like I don't know if Chinese do this type of barbecue as well. I'm just like not familiar. I only like know the Hong Kong style. But then like you can see here with this is a jar of honey. I think usually it's not real honey, but like honey mixed with other stuff. And then like before you finish, before you want to eat your thing, maybe like chicken wings, sausages, anything, like you put on the honey on top of your food as well. It's kind of like a final glaze, and then you give like another like good 30 second to grill the glaze. And yeah, but then like this kind of thing is like annoying as well. Like you see the the char there, we need to like lit up the fire by ourselves. Usually you need some like skillful people to handle this shit. And also like I wonder like if this like barbecue machine thing, the grill thing, it's like water resistant. Can we still use it after like that many water spray on it? It's kind of like electric, right? Like it. No, it's either electric or like gas. It use gas, right? But still, like you kind of. I don't know if it is good, actually good, using like water to spray it. You're gonna wait for it to dry. Right. Let me just save here. I think I'm gonna end my stream here soon. Right. Because I need to work tomorrow. And I need to go to office tomorrow. So today is like working from home, so it's like kind of nice. But yeah, work life. It's a reality, right? We need to work to feed ourselves, to pay the rent, to buy games. If we don't work, we have no money to buy games. So yeah, it's a. I would say it's a such a nice dream. I think like I will kind of balance my stream with some relaxed game and some challenge games as well. I will definitely back to Jump King at some point. Uh, I'm still practicing it off stream, but more like pieces by pieces. Like do it every day a little bit to get a sense of it, instead of like crazy grinding. Yeah, but then okay, Chad. I don't know if you like Pokemon. But I have been thinking, try to do a Pokemon. What's the name called? Pokemon Nuzlocke, and I want to do it from Gen 1 to the latest one. When I was young, I played a lot of Pokemon. Um, but then at some point, like I think I kind of stopped playing it after Gen 3 or something. So I kind of like want to play Pokemon back as like a main challenge thing. And the thing I want to do, Nuzlocke, the thing is kind of like a Diablo hardcore mode. So how it works is, um, Pokemon you usually have like a team of 6 or 7. I mean, depends on like how many Pokemons you like in your team. But the thing is, once one of your Pokemon faint during a fight, during the combat, usually you can recover from the Pokemon Center. Kind of like in Diablo, you can revive your character. But then with that Nuzlocke mode, the hardcore mode, once your Pokemon faint, they are like pass away. They kind of like equal to die, so you cannot use them anymore. So it's like a more challenging way to play Pokemon, and yeah, I kind of like want to get back to Pokemon a little bit as well. But still, I will still play some indie game. I do like indie game here and there as well. So we'll see. And also, who doing? I think your kick clip very interesting. So maybe I will drop by from time to time and see your stream. And did you say you have? Do you have like a regular stream schedule? or you just feel like whenever you want to stream and you will stream? You're about to stream at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. at Canada time, or 10 minutes from now. Okay. Then maybe I will join your stream a little bit. 10 minutes from now. Bro, I mean, like, if you are in Twitch, then I can raid you. But I mean, like, you're my only chat here, I guess, currently. I didn't really check the few, how many people in the chat. But yeah, I'm just saying. Are you gonna play Jump King again? Today? Yeah, like stream on Twitch. I mean, like, Twitch is not that bad, I guess. I don't know. I know nothing. Um, but yeah, but you said like you got banned before, so I guess you have some bad experience. I think it's kind of like feel shit that you get banned, that for some reason that you don't really agree with it. With the snake ring equipped, everything is ice. That's insane, bro. But you were saying, I think like you were saying it's more like what's that called? Sorry, I was searching something. Yeah, you were saying like on Twitch stream, you kind of feel like you couldn't really just be 100% yourself. Yeah, I don't know. But you were mentioned like when you got banned, it's not like you were streaming. It's like you were saying something on the chat. So I guess that is not really about how you stream, right? But also, like, okay, disclaimer, to be fair, I don't know like what is the real reason you got banned, so I cannot be the judge of that as well. But I mean, like, yeah, do whatever you want. I know that there are like some big streamer move to Kick as well. But also, I don't know, like, how do you feel about the chat community there in Kick? I kind of feel like in Twitch, it's like the chat culture is like more like people know what is chat, like what is the community like. Obviously, there are like lots of trolls, lots of like annoying people in the chat as well, and lots of kids as well. But then I feel like I don't know. I mean, I'm still like trying to get the sense of it, but I feel like in Twitch, like the chat community culture might be easier to build up. I don't know, like what is it like in Kick? It was a busy channel. Lots of people probably reported me thinking I was serious. Was probably the issue. Could have appeared it. Kick is rougher. The chat culture on Kick is kind of really. Is it like lots of like toxic people there? You reckon? But also like, dude, okay, because like I remember like you were saying you got banned because like you mentioned something on the chat saying that about something related to like self harm, but like you didn't really mean that. But then I guess like it's kind of like a lesson learned, right? Like sometimes like we like to say something or like make jokes maybe in like a slightly appropriate timing or like a situation, maybe like it's not really about the joke itself or like what you said itself. Is more about like, oh, that specific timing or like that specific situation, those people feel uncomfortable about it. And I feel like we should accept, okay, that was the case. So yeah, I got it. And yeah, like just don't like hold grudge on it that much, maybe. I mean, like in the end, it's like it's your decision. It's not like my decision to make. I'm just like saying, yeah. Most of the chat activity on Kick is other streamers sending empty correspondence like emos with the expectation I come and send. Right. So like in Kick, there is more like it's kind of like, I mean, maybe it's like the old YouTube culture, like shout out for shout out, and then you shout out other creator, and then other creators shout out for you, but then they not necessarily really like each other content. Something that kind of culture. But then I guess like I don't know, like the reason I like to do this kind of like content creation stuff because like I actually want to like meet some people that I vibe with. So if it is just like empty emo, that make my chat looks more busier. It doesn't really like make me feel fun, right? Yeah. Or like okay, and also like unless you're vibing with other streamer, like let's say if you're streaming Jump King and then another person also streaming Jump King, then you guys really want to do a multiplayer together, then it's a thing. It's a collab. It's because like you guys connect and you guys vibe with each other. But then if it is not, then there's no point to like force yourself to do it. Right. But also I guess like depends on what is your goal and what do you like. I think like some people like their nerdking is just because like they're really interested in your game. Maybe like they're the type of people. I think lurking doesn't mean it's bad. Yeah, lurkings are good, but also I feel like a dead chat is not that good as well. It's not good as in like I don't know. I don't know how to say that because like I feel like let's say if you I don't know if you have ever played Magic the Gathering or any like card games or like just maybe like a games meetup. If like when you enter the room, it's like that silence, and then you only like see people playing games. I don't know. I kind of feel like I enjoy a little bit like some conversation when people. I feel like when people feel like they're interested in something or like find something fun, they will talk something. Yeah, but like you don't have to push it. Like whenever the people lurking you, like when they feel like it, they will start chatting on the chat. Kind of true about the TV channel, but I think like there are lots of like TV shows you kind of even you're just like watching by yourself, but like there are lots of TV shows where it feels like you will still talk to yourself sometimes. I mean, like I did it before. If I like watch a comedy, it's like way too funny, and then I would like just start talking by myself in the living room as well. Yeah, but I do agree with you. Like, real message more important, and I agree with you. Like, the dead chat is better than a fake one, definitely. Don't take your time. But I feel like enjoying the process are the most important thing. It's the most important thing. If you don't enjoy, like, then there's no point to do that as well, right? Oh, bro, am I stopping you for your stream? I'm actually like need to close the stream as well. I need to end it because I have work to do. I will get myself prepare, wind down a little bit, and then yeah, and I will go to bed and prepare to work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for the heart. And you're streaming on Kick, right? I will lurk a little bit. Maybe I will set up an account and drop a message as well. It's just because, okay, one thing I don't like Kick, I haven't do much research about it, but one thing I don't like Kick is I heard that the company behind it is an all-night gambling company. So that is the one of the thing I feel like I hesitate to know more about it. But yeah. So anyway, let's end on like a, yeah, it's not about you gamble, but like the money they're running, but like it's about like lots of stuff as well. This is like too big topic because like people will say like lots of big corporate they're actually like earning lots of like evil money as well. Anyway, let's not diving into that topic. But thank you guys, thank you chat, thank you everyone who watched this VOD as well. I have a lovely time with you, and I am looking forward to see you guys next time. Bye.